Today we will take a glimpse at the life and death of the fastest woman in the world, Jessi Combs. Who was Jessi Combs? How was she as a person? And what caused her untimely death? Stay till the end as we answer all these and many other questions. On 27 August 1920, two things were planned for Jessi Combs. One that she was aware of, and another which no one could have guessed. What was meant to be a big day of milestones in her life soon took a tragic turn. As the fastest woman on four-wheeler, Jessi Combs lost her life on the very same day. Accompany me throughout this video as I reveal a detailed explanation of Jessi's last drive. But before I explain her death, allow me to give a glimpse of her life, because a person is best understood by his life, not death. Born on July 27, 1980 in South Dakota, USA, Jessi Combs had a keen interest in automobiles and mechanics since her childhood. This was obvious from her obsession with assisting her father, who was a mechanical engineer in the garage situated in their house itself. There she learnt and gained strong grip in fixing and handling cars, or four-wheelers for instance. Eventually, this obsession turned into her passion, and soon she started building cars, modifying cars, and of course racing cars. She additionally aimed to acquire essential technical knowledge in automobiles, so she started learning engineering and metalworking. For her college degree, she attended Wyotech, a technical trade school situated in Wyoming, where she graduated with honors in custom automobiles fabrication. After her graduation, Jessi entered the fields of metalworking, fabrication, and automobile as a skilled professional. Her determination was so much visible that she was soon making appearances in famous TV shows. Her first one being in a popular TV series, Overhaulin', where she shared her knowledge with others. Her appearance in the Overhaulin' was just a beginning and led to her appearances in many other shows such as Extreme 4x4, where she was featured on more than 90 episodes over a time period of 4 years. What made her stand out in such shows was her years of expertise and mature skills. 2007 was the peak of her popularity as she was widely publicized. However, she also faced an accident during that year. A huge part of machinery had fallen on her, causing a fracture in her spine. She was deemed to be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. But life had other plans, and she soon recovered, with the help of surgery and 8 months of rest and recovery. Following this incident, Jessi restarted her career in both the television and automobile industry. She made appearances in shows like Mythbusters and All Girls Garage to showcase her craft. Mythbuster was a super hit, and Jessi received tons of love from the audience for her immense passion and skills in automotive and metal fabrication. She was also popularized for choosing an unconventional path as a woman, which made her a role model among young and aspiring female engineers and racers from around the globe. Working in so many shows made her accustomed to the film and commercial industry. Jessi could drive anything from trucks to rally cars, four-wheelers, three-wheelers, two-wheelers, and even no wheels. Overall, she could drive any object capable of being driven. The greatest title that Jessi Combs was being recognized as was the fastest woman on four-wheelers due to her achievements in land speed racing. For context, land speed racing is the kind of car race where the sportsperson is allowed to innovate on their racing vehicle and can make any modification as long as it has wheels and under a specified budget. Thus, people could unleash their complete creativity in such tournaments. Such competitions were not meant for typical racing cars like Indy, NASCAR, or Formula One, as they won't even be able to compete with the type of cars that participate in such events. It was in 2013 that Jessi created a world record for top speed of 398 miles per hour in the four-wheel land speed racing, the highest speed ever recorded. The achievement happened with the North American Eagle Supersonic Speed Challenger under North American Eagle Project, which intended to challenge a 763 mile per hour land speed record set by the Thrust SSC in 1997. For the record, wings were removed and solid aluminum wheels were attached to the F-104 Starfighter Air Force fighter jet, which had 52,000 horsepower and had a massive length of 56 feet. Other than usual land speed tournaments, she often also took part in long-distance off-road races, scoring wonder and wonder in events like King of Hammers, in deserts of California, or Baja 1000 in Mexico. Due to her remarkable determination and performance, she was a well-reputed competitor among the racing community. So not only was she competing in land speed racing and long-distance races, and frequently making appearances in TV shows, but also following her personal ambitions like creating informative content and for her social media community. Jessi had several times acknowledged that it was her willingness to make bold choices and follow passion, which led to her popularity as a woman in a predominantly male-dominated field. Now that we have seen her life, let me tell you how she lost her life. On 27 August 2019, as a part of North America Eagle Project, Jessi Combs and her team members took a bold challenge of attempting to break the land speed record in Alvord Desert, Oregon, with an aim to surpass the existing record of 513 miles per hour set in women's category by Kitty O'Neill in a three-wheeler in 1976. The objective was simple: to crown Jessi Combs as the new holder of this title that is the fastest woman on Earth. Jessi had expressed her excitement through her Twitter account, now inactive. It may seem a little crazy to walk directly into the line of fire, but those who are willing are those who achieve great things. People say I'm crazy, I say thank you. Unfortunately, fate took a turn for the worse. Jessi's only aim at that moment was to reach a speed higher than 512 miles, so that she could earn the title of the fastest woman on Earth. She could do anything to achieve those heights as stated by her before the race. I'm not afraid of dying, but I'm not ready to die. Is this something that I really want to die for? It was only minutes when the race started, and as Jessi was getting closer to fulfilling her goal, an unfortunate issue occurred with her vehicle, resulting in her vehicle spiraling out of control at an extremely high speed. She tried to shut down the engine, deploy an emergency parachute, apply brakes, all while also focusing on her vehicle's steer. Despite her efforts to regain control, fate had different plans. Her vehicle crashed at an exceptionally high velocity of 550 miles per hour, leading to her instant death. After this crash, the North American Eagle Project was abandoned. Based on later investigations and evidence collected by the North American race team from the scene of the crash, it was found that there was a mechanical failure in the front wheel, probably caused due to colliding with some object in the desert. The failure in the mechanism caused the front wheels. The speed of the vehicle during the crash was around 550 miles per hour, so Jessi died due to extreme force trauma on her head. It was also believed that she lost her life before the vehicle was even caught on fire. About a year later, in June 2020, after the tragic death of Jessi, Guinness World Records recognized her as the fastest woman on Earth, as she set a new record of 522.8 miles per hour. It was calculated that her speed on one run was 515.3 miles per hour, and just before the crash was 548.4 miles per hour. Typically, the land speed records are calculated by a two-way average of 2 runs finished within 60 minutes. According to this, her average speed was supposed to be 513.9 miles per hour, but the Guinness World Record found it 522.8 by using complex calculations related to distances covered in 2 runs. For the time being, let's set aside the numbers and simply acknowledge Jessi's accomplishment for what it is. She died loving what she had a passion for doing. This young woman followed her passion and kept going. She accepted challenges and conquered all her passions with hard work and dedication, and she succeeded in all of them. Her physical body might have died, but the legend of Jessi Combs will live forever. If you found the video interesting, make sure to show your appreciation by liking this video and help us reach a wider audience by subscribing to our channel. We create more such informative videos, and it would be easier for you to visit us again if you subscribe. Feel free to pay homage to Jessi Combs in the comments below. See you in the next video. Goodbye.